Here's people, I am 30 and welcome back to Return of Caesar here in Crusader Kings 3, playing as Gaius Julius Caesar himself. And let's get right into it. Keep on conquering, I think that's the thing I want to go for. I'm gonna see how the factions are looking. They're looking fine and dandy. Yes, they are. I'm finally starting to build up a slight income, or treasury rather. What I think I'm gonna create another man-at-arms. I want some... Do I really want some armored horsemen? They're really good. Yes, they are, but they're incredibly expensive. I don't have any of them. It's sad that I don't have the... What's their name? That the Byzantines has. What's it called? It's not here. It's probably here. It's not here. It's in... Oh, I really want to know. They have these special horsemen that's only for the Byzantines. For some reason, I can't remember the name. It's a very famous thing. And for some reason, I'm not able to remember what it's called. Heavy infantry, Byzantine heavy infantry. That's basically what I'm trying to say. The Persians had it as well. And for some, yeah, I cannot for the life of me remember what it's called. Not a legionnaires, that's not what I'm going for. It's horsemen. What's it called? That's annoying. I'm gonna go for the armored horsemen though. And I'm gonna increase them to maximum size if I can afford it. Yes, I can. Oh, I spent like entirety of my income. Ugh. Man. These are expensive units. Look at that. If I fully... A most miraculous fish. A local fisherman from Byzantium, Numerian, has come before me claiming to be able to cook an enchanted supper. Supposedly he catches dream fish from a secret spot and performs strange rituals upon them. He then serves their heads with each fish, inspiring ecstatic visions for days after consumption. That sounds a bit like magic mushrooms to my ears. The fisherman wrings his hands as he looks at me, eyes alight with greed and fear. Oh! That's for 20 years. That's 6 learning for 20 years. That's 6... Oh. Oh. Or I could get the permanent +5 learning. That's incredible. I love it. This one is a bit scary. I'm not going to go for that. This is a permanent one, increasing my learning. And I also get this Numerian guy. I don't really know who he is. But he apparently has magic fish. He's a witch. Does make sense. These are really expensive. If I raise them fully, that's 23 gold per month in full maintenance. And even the unraised maintenance is, as we can see, 8 gold per month. I don't even know if that's worth it. That's so expensive. Man. Oh. That's terrible. I don't particularly enjoy that. Armored horseman is very expensive, as we very well can see. Oh, thank you. That's very nice of you. A warm welcome. A very warm one. Right. I'm going to pick this person and put them in jail. I will distract. I could get a hook on you. That seems like a fine thing to do. He's not my vassal though, so it doesn't particularly matter. How's the Umayyad thing going? He's going to lose very soon, and then we're going to get a new Malik, giving me the option to attack them again. I could already attack them again as it is right now. I'm going to wait until that thing is finished. What I'm going to do until that is done, I'm going to attack some more people. I could take you down. You have both of these things, but I can only take Toulouse. So I'm going to take Toulouse. I'm probably going to siege down their capital rather though, so that's worth more when it comes to war score. How strong are you? 4k troops. That's actually kind of okay. It's really bugging me that I cannot remember what these Byzantine heavy infantry guys, heavy cavalry guys are called. It makes me a bit upset. I can't for the life of me remember what they're called. And man, these are so expensive. Yeah, that hurts. Man, really good fighters though. That's the thing. These heavy cavalry, they can fight. Yeah, they can fight. Look at them. That's amazing. I don't know if they're worth it really. But they really can fight. Farewell, my vassal. See ya. Urbanization, we are done with that one. Nice, we have a higher development thing. We're gonna go for banking, I think. Republican vassal tax contribution. I don't really know how many Republican vassals that I actually have. To be fair. This will make my vassals like me a bit more. Levy reinforcement rate. It's particularly not a bad thing. I'm gonna go for Castle Bailey. It's gonna happen in 7 years. If we siege this thing down, I'm gonna go and kill them now. You're not the best commander that I currently got, either. It's a scandal, and now everyone knows about it. That was easy. We must stop the villain, and thank you for contribution to the Empire. And I'm gonna disband those very expensive horsemen. I don't even know if that was worth it. I might... Yeah, that's the thing. Whatever, we're gonna increase our economy in the long run. Either ways, it doesn't particularly matter. To be fair, this is actually not particularly good. Why is my control so low? I think because we had an uprising. Rome is actually catching up to Constantinople when it comes to income. But I think that might have something to do with the control issue in Constantinople, as we can see. What I think I'm gonna do, I'm gonna build some more things that gives me money. Preferably cheap things that gives me money. That's not particularly worth it. This one would rather be worth it, so I'm gonna build that one. It'll give me a bit of income, right? A slight increase in income. It's gonna give me the option to upgrade these other buildings as well and give me a higher income. So that seems like a good thing to do. I'm gonna also build this one, and I'm gonna build this one in Mistra. I need to increase the control in all of these places to increase my income again. Because I'm losing out on a lot of money by not having them at full control. That's not my important... How's my important son doing in the bedroom? Because that's obviously a very... She's only bisexual though, so she shouldn't be that... Well, unhappy about sleeping with a man. Because she can sleep with both. So I guess that's not too bad. If she was gay, it would be worse for her. At least on a personal thing. I don't think actually it affects your fertility in game. I don't think that's actually the case. You do have an ally. Interesting. I'm gonna go for Armagnac, because that's 3 counties. And I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you very hard. I'm gonna kill him very hard. Because that's such a grammatically correct way to speak. Yes, it is. I will employ people to do this. I can do it myself. I don't particularly care about being a bit stressed out. Yeah, these armored horsemen is killing my economy. Man, they really are killing my economy. I don't know how much I actually like it. And they're not even fully raised yet. I think I might be still paying full upkeep for them. I think that's part of the issue. I'm paying full upkeep, but I'm not having the full, well, troop yet. Generally, my income is a bit better at this point, but they have nerfed the income stuff in the game. And we haven't really been... I haven't been playing with so many, like, economy characters that I've been able to build up a big, well, cash supply. And I think that's part of the issue. If I just take one more siege, I think we might be done with this. Or I'm just gonna go and kill these people. That might be enough as well. I don't think we're gonna catch him though, because he's actually running very quickly away from us. Oh, because he got some friends to join. What I could do is... I'm still confident. Why should I be able to kill those people? I don't think that's... Nah, they're actually running from me, so I don't think they're actually feeling that they're gonna win this. I'm gonna siege them down. And I think that might just be enough to win this thing. Yeah, it was. Thank you. Why can't I disband you? Because I have these people raiding me. I want to go on a pilgrimage. I'm gonna give away this thing first because I don't want to keep this. I go for normal. He's really good. I think he might be married to someone that I care about. Gallus, you gain this place, and then I'm gonna give these places away to someone, which will also gain the duchy itself. The Mitzian, and then someone will get both of these things. He's a baron, Octavianus. You gain both of these things and the duchy. There you go, so I don't get distressed from giving things away. That's an easy cheat if you didn't know about it. If you want to avoid getting stressed from giving things away when you're ambitious, if you are just one above the domain limit, like 12, and you need to give away 2 things, give away those 2 things to the same person and you will not get a penalty. It's an easy way to get around it. Kind of stupid, but it works. So I shouldn't complain. Because the stress that you gain from giving away counties is really high, even though when it shouldn't really be. Because you would think that my character wouldn't care too much about it, but he do actually care a bit about it. Pretty sad. You're 31 years old. You're having this young. Oh, I said. Forget I said anything. He's doing the business. He's doing the business with her. What? The Empire of Man. You feeling a bit cocky, are you? He's feeling a bit cocky. The Empire of Man. Well, I'm gonna tell you, I am the real man here. And I'm gonna show you that I am the man. Man, that's insane. I wanna go for a good duchy though. That's a good one. I like it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Someone had a bit of a laugh at the fact that I am not able to count, even though I have a degree. So I don't have a degree yet, but I have done some advanced statistics actually on university level. So I should be able to count, you would think. But sometimes I feel like I'm not able to. It's kind of hilarious actually. And I think we usually something that we laughed about when I was actually in university doing business, when I went for my first degree in business. And we will always joke about, like, every one of us was in business. There's a lot of counting involved in business, but none of us actually likes counting. None of us likes maths. So even though we went to go for a degree, which like you should be able to count, no one really liked counting. Because counting is boring, you know. It's not particularly fun. My son and this Vassal guy could be friends. I'm a callous dude, so it goes against but I'm a political person as well, so I see the benefit of doing this thing. I guess I have to. That's not particularly nice though. I don't really like that, having to join these wars, because it's gonna give me a penalty when I'm actually disbanding my troops, and it's gonna take forever to raise them again, which doesn't make me particularly happy. Can I catch you? I would like to catch him. I don't think I'm going to be able to, so I'm going to siege down Castello. It's not Catalonia, Castello. One of my sisters are scheming against another one. The younger one is scheming against the older one. Interesting. That actually gave me a lot of war score. Oh, that was easy. Thank you. So I don't even care about that thing now. Having to disband my troops. Ooh, she's worth a lot of money. Why? Is she like your mother or something? What happened to the guy that I was fighting about? Oh, it's actually his heir. I'm not gonna ransom her. She's not actually worth that money. This is the man. Wait. Who is your heir? I don't have your heir. Is he the heir? It cannot be his mother. Is she his heir? No, she can't be. I'm gonna ransom her. I'm not gonna ransom the young kid, because that might actually be his. It was her. Huh. No, I lost the siege, that's why. Makes sense. I lost the siege and that's why the thing changed. they are sieging me down just as quickly as I am sieging them down. Or I'm actually sieging them down slightly quicker than they are, because I do have my trebuchets, which are helping me out. So that's a good thing. I might go and kill them again just to speed this up slightly. I think it might be beneficial. A beneficial thing to do. Oh, and he gained a son who's terrible. You're not worthy of the name, man. You're not worthy of the name. That's a terrible kid. I don't want to complain about kids, but that's a terrible one. Do it again. That's more like it. None of these things are amazing, but there's a lot of them. There is a lot of them. Whenever I'm gonna play as my son, I need to take like gazillion concubines. I can just... Oh, that's a disappointment. Is she a hunchback or something? She's not. But apparently their kid is a hunchback. Yeah. Sure, I can take that. I'm a grown man. I can take it. Being disappointed. How terrible would this be? I don't think it's going to be too terrible. I am the defender, and I think I have better troops than they do, and I do have a numerical advantage as well. Oh. The white heart will not elude me any longer. I only need like one more siege, then we are done. I'm going to siege this thing back, and I think that should be enough. It was. Thank you. And we gained an entire Duchy of Aragon, and we have connected our land strips. I love that. I love things when they're connected. And seeing as I'm happy about that, I'm going to go on a pilgrimage to Tunis, because I don't think we have gone there before. And I'm also going to go for, finally, faithful, because I'm faithful to my fate. And I do want to reform the fate, as we talked about before, so I can actually go for Grand Holy Wars. Great Holy Wars, rather. That's the thing that we want to go for. I'm going to create the duchy. It's actually kind of cheap because I do have the perk that makes it cheaper. That's the capital, Saragossa. Napoleon. Who else? Publius, who doesn't have a surname. And also Magnus, which is a Swedish name, rather. It's very common in Sweden, at least. And then we have a court chaplain, and I don't particularly care. He can become this thing anyway. And then I'm going to give 2 things to Justinian, because I love your name as well. You're now the Duke of Aragon. Congratulations. How strong is this dude? He's actually really, really strong. How big do I want my kingdoms to be? That's the question. And that's a really good question as well, because I don't want too many vassals. And I do think I need to create like the Kingdom of Aquitaine if I can, but I'm not able to. I need to control everything that belongs to Aquitaine if I want to take this from him. Like this guy. I need to kill this guy if I want to create the Kingdom of Aquitaine, but I want to create the Kingdom of Aquitaine. It's a really big kingdom as well, so it's going to be a good one. But what I might do is actually give... This belongs to Aquitaine, so I'm going to give that to Aquitaine whenever I create that one. But I might give this to him. And I'm going to. It's going to make him incredibly strong, especially in comparison to me. He has, by himself, over 10% of my troop, or of my levy. But I think that's still a thing to do. The Empire of Man. He's a child. Can I kill this child who thinks he's the Emperor of Man, of men? I feel insulted. And apparently his spy master does as well, because they want to help me kill him. That's very nice of you. And as almost said, we do have a border with Sweden in modern day, well, basically Czechoslovakia, which I think is hilarious. But as we all know, I think that's Czechoslovakia. Or not Czechoslovakia, the Czech Republic. Czechoslovakia is an older thing. Sorry, I'm not that old. It's the Czech Republic. Maybe Slovakia as well. It's kind of close by. It's kind of hard to know where countries are in this yellow mess, which is Central Europe. Central Europe, like this entire area is so difficult to see the land borders like in real life. At least for me. I don't know how it is for you, but that's the way it is for me at least. This place is difficult. It surely is. Vizcaya, you are very small. You are related to the Umayyads because you're an Umayyad yourself. You at least don't call yourself the Emperor of Man. So that's something that makes me happy. I want to kill this person. Do I want bourbon or avenue? I do like my drinks. I'm gonna take bourbon. I don't particularly like bourbon though, to be fair. It's not my favorite drink, but seeing as it's a beverage, I don't even know if it's spelled that way actually, the drink itself, but seeing as it is actually a beverage, I'm gonna take it. Just like with champagne in the last episode. To be fair, I actually don't like champagne that much either. Even though I said so, I do think champagne is okay, but it's not my favorite drink. It's something that you drink on special occasions, mainly. I'm not a wine drink, I think that's part of the problem. I don't like normal wine by itself, so why should I like fizzy or bubbly wine? And like, it's the same. I don't like that either. I'm more of a beer drinker. And vodka. I love vodka. So good. I guess I'm Swedish, so that's part of the reason why. And Finnish. Which is probably... I think Finnish is probably the bigger reason. The Finns do love their vodka. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. I think both Sweden and Finland is part of what they call the vodka belt. We're like countries where people mainly drink like vodka. I actually think we do belong to that, because like the French generally likes to drink wine and the Germans drink beer, as do the British people. They like to drink beer as well. I'm not going to act like I know what the Americans drink, because that's something that I don't really have a clue about. So that's maybe something that you can tell me instead. What do the Americans drink? Because I know there's a lot of Americans watching this, so please tell me down in the comment section. What is the more popular drinks when it comes to Americans? Is it beer? Is it wine? Is it spirits? Whichever thing it is, please tell me. Man, people are pissed off. We do have some peasants, some rabble. It's fine. I don't particularly care about them. I'm gonna go on a Facebook just to showcase how much I don't care about these peasants. Filthy peasants. Plebs. Who cares about the plebs? I'm the emperor, for God's sake. Or for God's sake. Right. I'm trying to kill you. Right, I am. Yes, I am. It's gonna take 8 months. I might want to keep on expanding in the other direction. Does Friuli belong to me? It does. What is Friuli trying to take? Trying to take a county? They're trying to take this single county and they haven't even sieged it down yet. That's a disappointment. Siege down the bloody thing. Yeah, they're getting 21% war score from keeping that thing and they're not sieging it down. That is stupid. If you tell me. If you ask me, that's really stupid. The AI sometimes just do all of these stupid mistakes. It doesn't make sense at all, but I guess that's the way it is. Pardon me. I'm at odds ender. I probably want to kill you, seeing as I can take this single county, which is in the middle of this place. It belonged to Barcelona, so I guess it does make sense to take it. Because I did say last episode that Barcelona has 6 counties, but we only gained 5 of them. So I might just want to go for the 6th and last one of these counties. And someone joined in. I could create a rivalry with one of my vassals. I don't see like why I would. I am callous though. He likes me, so why should I'm callous. Yeah, sure. We hate each other. Valentinian. Welcome, Valentinian. Yeah, my troops really are expensive. I think I finished the task somewhere. Oh, the control one. Right, I want to go for probably somewhere where I gain a lot of incomes. I think it might be Attica or Athens. So I'm going to go for that one. And then I'm going to go and siege down Vizcaya. I don't care about your troops. Okay, I guess I have to siege these people down first. I'm not fighting this dude. Why is this happening? Is there anything to siege down here? Is there a particular reason why this is a problem? There we go. Finally. That's annoying. Oops. His spy master is still helping me though, right? These people are really expensive to buy. Ooh, you saw that one, right? 200 gold. I want to kill this guy again though, so I'm gonna do it. That hurt. My income is low again. Or my treasury is low again. I hate it. It makes me feel poor. I'm not a poor dude. I'm usually the richest person. I'm Croesus. God's sake. I'm Croesus. My hands are made of... My hands turn everything to gold. Yes, they do. Apparently, I need to siege down everything that they own if I want to win this. So I guess we have to go and do that. Who imprisoned my daughter? And why? And why is she in your jail? Because this guy is... Why did you imprison your wife? Because she's sleeping with other people. Okay, you're forgiven. That's fine. I do forgive you, mate. You can imprison her however much you want to. It's entirely up to you. We could go on a hunt. I think that might be a good thing. I think for 300 gold, by the way. This one would help me with income a lot. So because you get all of these events, which gives you gold. But I want to keep on spreading the culture. That's the thing. Because it does make sense. Like Romanization was a very common Roman thing that they went for. Making everyone Roman, it does make sense. That's exactly what I want to do. Romanization. Divide et impera, divide and conquer, making people Roman in a very slow way, I guess, but they made everyone Roman in the end. I only made like one of these things Romans. I think they're actually spreading Roman culture themselves. I did do these as well, and they haven't changed them, so that's a good thing. This looks a bit like the Latin Empire, actually. If you know about it, in the 1204. The Latin Empire ruled by... What was it? What was the first emperor called? I'm so bad at names. That's the thing. I think he used to be a count or something. He was one of the leaders of the Crusade. I think he came from like France. Ooh, I don't know. I don't remember what that guy is called. That's really beautiful though. That's really, really beautiful. It's kind of interesting though that Orthodoxy is probably more spread out than Catholicism is. I find that very interesting. And this is still unreformed. The pagans haven't reformed yet. And some of them have even become Catholic. These goddamn Danes. In real life, Sweden were already Catholic by this point. I think the first Swedish Catholic king was Olof Skötkonung. And he was king in about the beginning of the 11th century, I think. About the year 1000. Slightly before 1000, even in the 10th century, the late 10th century, he was the first known Swedish king to be Christian. And the Danes became Christians even before us, so it does make sense that the Danes are Christians before the Swedes in this campaign, even though the Swedes are closer to where all of the Catholic things are going on. So I guess it goes against things, because Denmark belongs to Sweden, apparently. Everything belongs to Sweden. It's weird. Everything belongs to Sweden, except everything that belongs to us. And these people. But everyone else doesn't really matter. Especially not these people. Because I'm gonna kill that child and attack him again. That's exactly what I'm going to do. But I'm going to do that in the next episode, because I'm gonna take a break here, guys. So make sure to like this video if you have enjoyed this one. Also make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, so you do not miss out on any future uploads in this campaign. As well as any future one that I will do. I'm procrastinating doing that one right now. So you have to wait and see whenever that's going to happen. I am not sure at all. Hopefully in not too distant future. Who knows? It's up to God to decide. I'm putting it in his hands now. not mine. I'm putting the responsibility at someone else. But yeah, it doesn't matter. Make sure to comment as well if you have enjoyed this, if there's something you want to talk about, or just if you want to say hi. It's entirely up to you. Thanks for watching, guys. See you soon. Take care.